Let's have a great show today.
Yeah, let's do it. What up, what up? J-Dog!
Are you finally ready, dude?
No. Nah.
Are we gonna do it?
Can't do this, it's so...
Is that cringe to you? Is that cringe to you?
Yes.
Yeah. What up, J-Dog? I've never heard it in my life.
No, you just gotta be normal.
Say it.
You gotta be normal.
No, there is no setting up a scene though. I can't do that.
You can't, just be yourself.
I can't do that.
Okay.
I just can't do that.
I think
You're over there
for
like
nothing.
sleeping. Just yesterday we decided to do the review, or not a review, but just a comparison of the Sabre and the Senna.
Everybody thinks they're like kind of the same thing, body kit.
I think it'll be cool. We haven't actually compared the two directly on camera before, so I think it's one of the things that we just do today. Okay.
It intimidates me because it's like a super track car, and you almost wrecked it.
So where is this? Okay.
Do we have to really? Oh,
There's no way that's happening. It's buried.
well, it literally needs to be no time because I don't have time.
Well, that's impossible then. But we're gonna have to get these cars unburied. You got some appointments.
They're all black, you know, they kind of just blend in. They're all the same thing, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
There's only just a couple million in difference between some of them.
Yeah, I mean, like Warlord, maybe like, I don't know, GTR, or like Pagani. They're all the same, right?
All the same.
Yeah.
So we're gonna drive, in your words, the body kitted Senna and the Senna.
I didn't say. I asked you if it was body kitted. I said that's what people say, but apparently I learned from our last review that it only shares 30% with the Senna. So that's a totally new car.
Well, you can't say totally new if you're saying it shares 30%.
But everything
That
shares.
implies 100%.
Oh no. A totally new car. It's less than 50.
What?
Yeah, if you share over 50, it's not a new car.
All right, stop here and just look at them from this angle.
I am.
Right, they do look very similar. Like, look at the rear haunches going over the rear tires. Like, that is a very similar panel. You think it's the same panel?
Is the wing the same?
But you know, honestly, they do look very similar. This is supposed to be more of like an on-road version of the Senna, because this produces. It's weird because you wouldn't think it, but this produces a lot less downforce than the Senna does.
That was one of the things I was most surprised about. Is the downforce.
I think it was 3 times. That produces 3 times more downforce. I think that's like 1,800 pounds, maybe like 150. But just looking at this, you would think like this is just an aerodynamic, like downforce monster, right? But it's not.
No. Well, I love how it's designed for the air to go through. That was one of my favorite things about like
Oh, the pod design?
the pod design when we learned about this. Like, I wonder if they'll ever do any other cars with like pods out here.
I can think of one.
Can you?
Yeah. But no, this back in, what was it, 2019? When they showed us this, it was the fuselage is the middle and these like kind of pods that wrap around it. You know, so it does have a very similar overall look. The windows are the same, which are annoying, but the little half windows.
Yeah, they look very similar. They have a lot of the same, like even the mini windows. Like I see mini windows, I'm like Senna.
No, for sure. I
And the
agree.
wing?
And even just getting at it, you know, the fronts look they look considerably different.
Which
But I
front are
think-
you taking?
Well, what gets a lot of people is the inside too. So the inside layout of these cars, how everything's up top, and I'm gonna say like a fighter jet, but everybody's gonna correct me. Like
Fighter jets, they don't do that. Everything's down here. It's glass.
Like on a plane, all your controls are up here. So the basic layout, the screens, everything between these two cars is really the same. So like, that's when you're sitting in the car, it feels like a Senna or a Sabre or reverse. And I mean, this is just supposed to be more of like just the track raw, when you can hear every little rock hit in the Senna when you're inside. It's just meant to be extremely raw and hear everything. We've never had these two cars out, I think, just by themselves. It takes a lot to warm these tires up, just so you know. You're really not gonna warm the tires up. It's nearly impossible just to do it on the street.
I'll do burnouts.
And well, you could. That would warm them up, yes.
And donuts.
Okay, well, we know how you do donuts, so.
are you taking one and I'm taking one?
I'll take the Sabre because I have more seat time in the Senna. So honestly, having these two on the road together by themselves, I think is just really cool to do today. Which blue carbon do you think is better?
Ooh, that's a great question.
Which blue carbon do you like better?
I gotta look at this. This is really nice. No, I would say for sure the Senna because I love the sparkle. It's got way more sparkle.
The flake. We call that the flake in the automotive world.
No, we don't. What color is this?
What color is that?
Sweet, what does that have to do with it?
What color is this?
But there's flake in it.
What color is it?
Papaya
Orange.
Spark, right?
Yeah, spark. Short for sparkle.
It's not short for sparkle.
Oh my God, these guys are slow.
It's not short.
Why do they call it spark? Everything with
Do you realize what a spark does, like an actual spark? What does that look like?
sparkly.
No, like it's like an
That's why they
actual
call it
spark.
That's why they call it sparkly. It comes from spark. A spark looks sparkly.
Okay, but they're
Sparkle.
still two separate things.
No, I
yeah,
disagree.
it might come from it, but they're separate.
Nope.
So anyway, okay, you can call it sparkle. Okay, you can like go get your nails done too with it.
That's what nails look like when they sparkle.
Okay, I know that.
So what did the guy that like customized this, like how is it different than a normal?
So he went through about, I think they said 27 different iterations of this.
Is it that much different though? I don't know all the colors.
I mean, so normal carbon doesn't have any flake in it at all.
okay,
So
I guess I never thought about that.
so all the different colors of flake are what's custom in this. Like you don't.
Okay, so you could get this blue carbon. That's
Yes.
a standard blue.
Yes.
What makes it the custom is how the flakes are in it.
Yes. There's a bunch of different color flake in it too. Like there's reds and greens and oranges.
Yeah, I do like it a lot.
Now that you look at it up close a little bit.
Right. Because I'm not one that notices detail.
Well, this is blue to me. But yeah, you're right. That seems to be a little more dull.
It's so dark. That's why you needed those light lines on it.
All right, well, let's hop in these things and let's compare them and get some good shots of them on the road. I'm excited, actually. Which exhaust do you like better?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
I haven't heard them.
All right, good call.
How could I say that?
I just meant the look of it.
Oh, okay. Well, let me look. You talking about visual? Oh, that's beautiful. I love the back. I love it.
Oh, that's beautiful. I love that.
I mean, it's definitely the same. But now, keep in mind, remember,
I love the shooting up.
this does have an active rear diffuser.
Yeah, good for it. Yeah.
Active rear diffuser. And there is, I swear to God, there's nothing cooler than the overall back of this car.
At night when the brake lights come on and you just see that.
Well, and how far out this diffuser comes. Like it looks like it's like just silly and tacked on. But that's what makes it great because it's wild. All right, let's hop in. You like those seats or no?
Can't say that yet. Yeah, these are not the most comfortable seats in the world, are they? Yeah, I can see in the track you want to be, really strapped in.
It's up there with my favorite.
The seats are very uncomfortable. Definitely don't want to take this on a long drive.
It's hot in here, guys.
Woo! We're gonna put it on manual active.
This thing looks so crazy from the back, though. This Senna is wild with those huge vents in the back. All right, so I am in the Sabre and Jason's in the Senna. We're gonna take these two cars out. So we wanna go compare these cars here.
Hi, Jay.
Just getting some footage of both of these on the road, I think, is just really cool.
Hi.
It's a unique opportunity. The maximum possibility for other people doing this will be
Let me know when you're ready to roll.
15 other possibility of a combination of somebody that has
I'm good.
a Senna and a Sabre. We got Brice over here in the Tesla. He has to just be in a car that's faster than us. But the Sabre and the Senna, you know, these cars were really meant to be together. Everything's very similar on the interior. We mentioned that before, but they just, you know, even though a lot of the components and a lot of the stuff is new, on the Sabre, it's undeniably similar to the Senna in looks. It's just very similar. So it's like, you gotta put them together. We gotta do something with just the two of these guys.
It's hard to even talk over the engine noise, but my initial thought is, wow, you really hear everything. The revving sound is amazing. It sounds really good. You can hear everything. You hear a lot of the road noise. Obviously you hear a lot of the engine.
God, this car feels amazing. The blow-off valve sound too is just perfect. It's just a little tiny whistle.
So I've never really gotten on this car, so I'm excited to get on it just a little bit. Just enough to get a feel for it. Gosh, this thing goes fast so easy. You sit there just enjoying the sounds of the revs, and before you know it, you're going faster than you should.
I mean, what a crazy opportunity, right? Like 5 years ago, you know, we were working, making plastic 24/7, 365. Just 5 years ago, we were in the company at that point for 15, 20 years. And to be able to go out and film with these cars and to just have these cars be a part of what we do every day is, I mean, it's really incredible. You know, it's a very humbling thing to, you know, think back, because we never, ever, wow, that's a lot of rocks. We never, ever thought we'd be in this position, nor did we think about it. You know, when we were building the company with our father for many, many years, the furthest thing from our mind was, what can we sell it for? What kind of money are we going to make off of it? You know, we were kind of born with our father raising us with great work ethic, and hey, you're going to be a part of the business, and you know, you're going to be able to help run things if you have a good work ethic and if you dedicate yourself to it. And that's exactly what Jason and I both did. We dedicated ourselves completely to that company, right up until the day it sold. I know we're young, but you know, I've worked there in summers, and then got pulled out of college to work there when I was 20. And you know, the rest is history. 24/7, 365, running and building that place. And just to be able to be in this position, if I could tell myself 5 years ago that we'd be in this position today, driving around a 1/15 Sabre from McLaren and a Senna in front of me, just even these two cars, not talking about any of the other cars. I mean, it would be so far from any type of reality that I would just be like, you're crazy. I mean, like, I'd probably kick somebody out of my house for telling me something like that. But, you know, it's just a truly great experience, the fact that we get to do this. We get to help charities, you know, around the world. You know, there's a lot of stuff that we don't publicize. We don't just do that work through the cars. But to be able to give back and be in this position to film and be creative and produce some of this content is...
I'm waiting for our clear so we can all go.
He's so dumb. Well, Jason's gonna stay at this stop sign forever, but you know, it's just a very humbling experience, I guess, when you really think about it. And you know, we're excited to be able to bring this content to you guys. You know, I know sometimes we're goofy, and sometimes, you know, maybe it seems a little over the top to people, but you know, our goofy side, especially Jason and I, is something that's always been there, but it was always work first. And you know, we can be goofy doing stuff, but we better be successful, and we better be doing the right things first. So, you know, a lot of people, you know, that doesn't come across very well. We're gonna be doing a video coming up that's gonna document really where we came from, and you know, how Jason and I were involved in BDD's company that he started, you know, how we got ownership of that company through sweat equity. So there's gonna be some really, really cool things coming that I think everybody will be interested, that, you know, we're not just some kids driving cars, but you know, there's definitely some sweat equity, some earning involved in there.
Wow. I mean, this can make any road feel like a track. But we'll see how this thing compares with back-to-back drives with the Sabre. But I can already tell you, this is a lot more, it feels like you're in a race car. The Sabre is so comfortable.
Doing a couple flybys for Brice.
John, do you like that drawer?
I mean, these two together, I mean, what a garage. Just these two cars, the Sabre and the Senna.
Definitely a fun factor that is pretty high. I'd say high fun factor. And it's a different experience. You know, you talk about having all these different cars. You want to get into a car and have a different experience, not just have different color, different whatnot.
These cars are too good, man. Just even these two. Just the Sabre and the Senna, that's all you'd ever need.
Yeah, they've got to look so cool together. Someone just driving the opposite way. I mean, these two together, I mean, what a garage. Just these two cars, the Sabre and the Senna. For sure.
It is so cool driving behind the Sabre. I love that back end.
So this is going to be one of the first things we do is to do the quarter-mile race between the Sabre and the Senna, which I fully would think that the Sabre would beat it out. I mean, it has less downforce at speed, and the Sabre has, I believe it's 20 or 30 more horsepower than the Senna. So this has 824 horsepower, while the Senna has 789. They have the exact same foot-pounds of torque, though, at 590.
Think I can walk this out back?
We have him roll down his window and ask him where he wants to eat tonight. It's really confusing whether he wants to go to Outback or Applebee's.
Applebee's, yeah!
Daddy, chill!
All of you! Daddy, chill. What the heck?
All right, let's stop at a gas station. We'll get gas, then we'll head back.
I figured we needed to go to a British gas station since we're in British cars.
How do you know it's a British gas station?
I'm putting my stamp of guarantee on this.
Guaranteed.
I'm putting my mushroom stamp on this one.
We're having like a decent exposure here.
Get arrested for this.
You're gonna have to hold your hand over your junk or something.
Dude, you can see your turtle head.
Look, you can actually see the outline of his mushroom head.
Oh, we're getting some attention already. It's coming. It's getting close. Yes. It should be done. When, the end of August?
Yeah. It should be done the end of next week.
You guys are redoing all buildings and everything, I was told, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we're redoing the buildings now. Some of them won't come back up. Right. You know, some of them were just complete. Like
We knocked everything down. That's gonna be so nice. So I've got a theory that the whole 87, 93 stuff's like not real.
Really?
Yeah.
Why
So
do you say that?
it's just bullshit. It's just like price gouging.
You don't think there's any difference?
I don't.
You know what I always thought
I've
too?
tested it. So I put 87 in here and we'll see if Jordan notices. What is it? The Super Lotto is super high. What, $1 billion?
So you're buying a lot of things?
I'm buying a lot of Lotto.
Can we do it in here?
Yeah, I'm buying a lot of Lotto.
With cash or no?
Cash money, baby.
Split with you 50-50.
Okay.
If I win, let's go in and buy whatever we can here.
But I feel better 50-50 even we win.
No, I know.
How much did you buy?
$200 worth.
200 bucks.
Did you really?
Yeah.
So you bought 200.
Yeah,
So then how about I'll buy 200
Okay.
and then we're even.
And then we just split 50-50.
Yeah.
If one of us hits, it's... Okay, so you're seeing it on camera. If one of us hits, it's 50-50.
Right, so this is like a binding
legal.
contract.
Yeah.
How much money it cost? I can buy it from you?
That one was $4 million.
I only got 2, man.
You only got 2?
Well, then you got the other one.
That'll buy the one behind it.
Yeah, hit the lotto. Yeah. We wanted to do the big lotto thing. How do we do that? What do you have to do to win the big bucks? The $3 one?
Well, whatever.
It doesn't matter?
So those are different plays within the Mega Millions. Can we just do that whole thing times 3 then?
Yeah,
Take it up to the 300 for the multiplier thing.
Okay, so you're spending how much? 900?
Yeah.
Are you trying to make him do it too?
You have to match.
Oh no, we're split. I'm not spending that much.
No, of course you are.
No.
No,
We said
I'm with Jay on this. That's ridiculous.
this has got a good chance.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, that's fine. So
So
then
you're
we're gonna then have another agreement that whatever the ratio is that we put in,
Oh no.
that's what we
No, I'm
want.
paying you for that.
Oh,
Okay, I got 900.
perfect.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay, so you bought 200 prior.
Yeah. So I have 1,100.
So I owe you 550.
If we win, we'll come back here. You each get $1
Diane.
million. You each get $1 million.
We got a lot of ways to win though.
Here's your
I like
tickets.
that. So afterwards we can just scan and see how much money we won.
where you gotta scan every ticket.
Oh my
You're gonna have to
gosh.
scan it on the bottom.
Oh my
That's
god.
how you check.
Well, but look though, like all you gotta do is start with the first number.
But you can win so many different ways. You gotta scan, right?
We'll
Thank
be
you.
waiting for your
We
return.
are coming back here for you,
We'll be
Diane.
waiting for your return.
What's that?
You guys bought Marion County Raceway.
Yeah, we just talked to someone
I
else
was
about
just
that.
turning into Jigs and saw you video and you guys good. I said, I knew those cars from the video they made.
That's right.
Nice.
It's gonna get paved next week, the drag strip. So
We'll be
we'll
racing
have some
them.
cool content.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah, let's switch on the way back.
You wanna do that?
And my back hurts just from that little drive.
Okay, so that'll
But
be good for
my
you
back
then.
is hurting anyway.
Okay,
But that is uncomfortable seating.
it is. We'll just head back and our day will be done. See, after really going out and playing with them, I'm for sure taking the Sabre.
Oh, for sure. There's such a big difference in the ride, the sounds, the feel, everything.
God, I don't know though.
That's a fun car though, just to go whip around.
I like the view of the Senna better like this.
Yeah, head on. I'm picking Senna.
Yeah, head on is Senna for me.
Yeah.
That's much more subdued. It's classy, right? It's like it needs a f***ing bow tie on it.
That's what I was
You
gonna
know?
say. This is what you go out to like fine dining.
But no, I mean, just even that drive back. I mean, you know, I talked a little bit. You know, when I first bought the car, I didn't fit great in the seats. Then I fit great in the seats after I lost a lot of weight. Don't fit in them great right now, but I'm working my way back down. So it really, those seats are hard depending on, you know, I mean, I guess I fluctuate 100 pounds at a time. But like that is so comfortable, it's ridiculous.
No, my back was hurting pretty bad from the Senna seats. Like after about probably 20 minutes, I'd say that's good for going out for a half hour to an hour. And then you're beat up enough that you just are done. At least I am. I can't do that for that long.
No, it's good. So, I mean, the cars look fantastic together. There's only 15 other possible humans on the planet that could have these two combinations together in their garage. So it's cool that we're one of those 16.
Yeah, real quick, let's clarify
Yeah.
16.
Of course,
Why is it 16?
it's 16 because corporate got their own car. One of the investors, you know, it's part of their deal to where if there's any of these cars, they get one. So a lot of the times they'll record the production number that goes to customers as one number. But then, you know, some of like the board members or other things, they have some agreements on things. So it's not publicly out there, but they did make 16 road cars of the Sabre. So, but I'm going Sabre. The car is fantastic, but I mean, really, it's great. We don't have to pick. They can be in the same garage together and hopefully live the rest of their lives together.
Oh, I'm still picking. I picked the Sabre.
It's great. I'd love to know what you guys would pick though. If you guys had an option, all right, Sabre or Senna, one car in your garage, what are you picking? Comment down below, let us know. You going Sabre, you going Senna?
It's gonna be Sabre.
Hey, we got to get going doing other stuff. Let us know, Sabre or Senna.
Bye. See ya.